Today, I'm walking through the NGK-95897 MR7F Spark Plug and showing what matters if you run small engines. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I wish I could show the plug in hand, but I can't film it, so I'm using a clean screencast to guide you through the specs and real-world notes. It's not ideal, but it gets the facts across. I start with the basics because this plug sits in a weird spot in the NGK lineup. The MR7F is built for small displacement engines where cold starts and short cycles are normal. The metal shell and insulator feel solid in person, and NGK usually keeps tight tolerances on the threads so you avoid that annoying feeling when a plug doesn't seat right. Even though I can't show it here, the finish is clean and the threads don't snag.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
Moving through the screen, you can see the heat range and design. This plug runs on the hotter side for small engines, which helps burn off carbon when the motor never reaches full temp. If you use a scooter, small ATV, mower, or generator that runs in stop-and-go patterns, that matters. Cold plugs can foul fast in those setups. This one tends to stay stable, though it still needs proper mixture and a clean air filter, or you'll see carbon anyway. The center electrode uses NGK's standard nickel alloy. It's not fancy like iridium, and you shouldn't expect the same lifespan, but it's predictable. Spark quality is steady, and the gap stays consistent longer than cheaper, no-name plugs. If you push an engine hard every day, you might want a premium material, but for normal use, this holds up fine. As I move through the product page in the recording, the fitment chart shows a long list of compatible machines. Still, these charts can be hit or miss. Some brands reuse engine platforms and the plug spec changes mid-year. I've seen people order the MR7F thinking it's a direct swap, only to find their engine wants a different reach length, so it's worth double-checking your manual before buying. The plug itself isn't the problem, it's the inconsistent listings. In daily use, the MR7F starts well even in cooler weather. Engines with weaker coils still fire it, which is good for older gear. The shell doesn't overheat fast, and the insulator keeps stable color if your mixture is right. If you see heavy soot or chalky white insulator, the plug isn't the issue. It's usually timing, fuel, or vacuum leaks. I mention this because people blame the plug, swap it, and run into the same symptoms again. Durability depends on how the engine runs. In a tuned scooter that stays hot, the plug lasts longer. In a mower that idles a lot, you'll replace it sooner. That's normal. NGK's seal around the insulator stays tight, so you usually won't see blow-by or oil creeping up the ceramic unless the engine has worn valve guides. If you ever see that, the plug is only showing the symptom, not causing it. Scrolling further, the coating resists corrosion pretty well. If you store equipment outside, moisture can still get to the threads. Anti-seize is optional here. NGK says don't use it, but if your engine has an aluminum head that's seen better days, a tiny touch keeps things from sticking. Just don't overdo it or you'll affect torque and crush the washer wrong. The MR7F doesn't change performance in a dramatic way. It won't boost power, it won't fix a bad carb. What it does is keep the engine stable as long as the rest of the system is healthy. If you just need something reliable that fires every time and doesn't foul instantly, this is worth it. If you want longer service intervals, you might look at iridium versions, but most small engines don't need that level of plug. That's the rundown. If you found this helpful, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next review.